Sweet.
Well, hey everybody, this is Don with the Vlog of Many Things. Welcome to the show. Glenn was hating on the intro right before we came on.
It was a sweet
Darn that
intro. I thought it was a sweet intro.
So we have technical difficulties with the peach of us, which is going to be in chat, I think. Was it a peach or an apple?
It looked like an apple.
I don't know. It was a fruit.
It was a fruit.
Something fruity.
But Eric, Eric, Steve, and Glenn, and Tom in chat. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
I guess I better start the show.
Is that a rock and rye, or is that just a radio
That's a
show?
rock and rye, boy.
Of course, it's rock and
Rocking
rye.
it.
I'm getting you hooked up when you come to Michigan for WizardCon.
You're just going to take the IV and put it
Exactly,
right here.
man. We got a nurse coming.
Oh, Davey,
your ass, man.
I got the pole.
We're gonna have dual lines: one with normal saline with rock and rye, one with lactated ringers, and you got to have the rum with lactated ringers because alcohol doesn't run well with lactated ringers.
Oh, I'm going to add rum to this one day.
I've never had it that way.
Rock and rum and rye.
Foogly, Mr. Gunn, Vlog of Many Things, Death Angel
Yes.
Shadow. We're gonna try this one more time.
We got the full.
All right.
We got
Green
the-
screen, no more apples. Waha, yay! All
And
right.
he's gone. Lock him out. Lock him out.
Okay.
Who's driving this thing?
Roger Ebus, can't wait for WizardCon. Neither can I.
Neither can. Well,
I gotta admit, I'm starting to stress out now. Roger, I don't know about you, but every time I get
I've been
about 3 or
stressing
4
out.
months, I start
bet.
stressing out. But real quick, in the very beginning of the show, I want to get one thing out of the way because there's a couple of things that I want to bring up real quick. December was a real shitty month for the gaming community in a couple different ways. Not only did we lose Tim Kask on the 30th, we also have a creator in our midst named Mark Hunt of the Gangbuster fame. We are doing this with Mark's blessing and permission. Mark's wife, Michelle Denise Hunt, went ahead.
Michelle.
Michelle, sorry.
Michelle with an N.
Yes, Nichelle Hunt. Sadly, on the 23rd of December, Nichelle passed away. That's her right there. I do not know how long Mark was married to her, but I will just tell you one thing. I really feel for my friend Mark because if I lost my wife, I'd be crushed. And, Mark, just let you know from all of us here, and I'm sure everyone, I'm not speaking for the choir here, but I know I am. I'm really sorry to hear about your wife. Really am, my friend. I know how I felt, how Tim affected me, and I can't even touch the edges of what this is doing to you. So, my friend, sorry to hear this. Really am. But so January comes, and let's hope this January brings better all around news. Tonight we're talking about pretty much anything anybody wants to talk about.
Yeah.
Roger says the drive is going to suck. Roger, just look at it this way.
Well, it is.
Seeing the great United States of America as you're driving across the land, like I tell Eric, think about that. The wife is next to Eric. The dog is romping around, pissing in the back of the car. There's so much to look forward to.
I feel for him, though, because I'm trying to scramble and get a flight because my wife will not let me drive that far.
Why?
Because I fall asleep on the road.
Oh, that's not good. Never mind.
Yeah. I won't argue with that one. Yeah.
Yep. Real quick, Foogly, Ruben Barrichello. Thanks for coming on the show tonight. I don't think I've ever seen you here, my friend. Yes, exactly. May his wife rest in peace. I never had the pleasure of meeting her, but I know Mark adored the hell out of her. And so
we don't really have any more information about what, where, how.
Don't know. Yeah. Glenn, actually, can you feel? I mean, you talked to Mark a little bit more than I did, even.
Just on Facebook Messenger. It's like you told me. I didn't know. You told me.
Yeah, because I heard it. I was asked by a member of the Gangbusters community how Mark is doing, and I knew nothing about it because I hadn't talked to Mark, and I thought it was odd that Mark had been quiet.
Yeah, it happened on the 23rd of December.
Yes.
that's quite a while.
2 days before Christmas. I mean,
Yeah.
of all the times for it to happen too.
Oh, yeah.
But
I don't know if she had been, in the sun or she had been in,
I don't know. Like I said, I'm sure that's going to come out in time, but that's
Yeah.
going to be up to Mark to let people know as he wants to. I think, as Mark, kind of navigates through all of this. But
needed all that time to just like get over it enough.
yeah. I'll be honest. I mean, even with Tim Kask and me, I mean, I still have a hard time talking about Tim.
Right.
I mean, Tim was so close, but we're going to get into something about Tim, something regarding Jim Wamper, which is really, really nice. In fact, I'll get that out of the way real quick. A few things about Tim Kask that I want to let people know. I really, and you three know about this, and so does Tom Verold in the chat. Saying that I admired Tim Kask is an understatement. Tim was an absolute just icon to me, and I wanted to do something really special for Tim. So I reached out to a local community college, and very quickly they jumped on the boat. And what we're going to do is, for WizardCon, we're going to take all the proceeds from the WizardCon auction, and I'm actually going to donate now several more of my custom movie props. I'm donating my R2-D2. I'm donating a studio scale X-Wing, a studio scale Y-Wing, a studio scale A-Wing, and a DeGostini 36-inch Millennium Falcon. I'm auctioning those off, and we're going to take that money and we're going to put a thing together at the college for kids to be able to get Adobe Certified Professional in InDesign and Photoshop. So they can go so as part of the graphic design program, they'll be able to go get certified. Now, certifications cost between $175 and $250. So if I can sell at least my studio scale props at least somewhere near what they go for normally, we're going to be able to get about 15 kids certified in both Photoshop and InDesign. And just to let people know, to become an Adobe certified professional, I'm certified in Photoshop and InDesign. I'm an ACP, and it's a rigorous series of tests you have to take. It's endorsed by Adobe, and it is something to have on a resume. Employers for graphic design really like that. So since Tim was so much into game design and game making, and he was such a mentor for me, I really want to do that in his name. So it's going to be the Tim Kask Adobe certification little deal that we're doing for him. We're kind of working on the name right now, but that's what we're going to do. Also, Jim Wampler is going to be donating a cartoon image of Tim to become the mascot for CastCon. We're going to be doing in November a small game convention honoring Tim. It's not going to be anything big. It's not going to be anything huge. It's going to be maybe a 1, maybe 2-day game event just to kind of celebrate Tim Kask, and whatever we raise for it, no profit's going to be, I don't want any profit. We're going to take whatever we raise for it, and we're either going to give it to Cheryl, Tim's widow, or if Cheryl wants us to give it to Tim's fishing, because Tim was associated with this fishing thing in Ohio, helping kids learn how to fish. We're going to take the profits from it and donate it to that in Tim's name. So I'm just trying to do some stuff to help out my mentor and my old friend. And so that's basically my news I have for that.
This is the kind of stuff that these networks do, folks. I mean, Eric does and Don does. Not anything to help the community. And of course, remember Tim.
Yeah. But Roger says, can't wait for WizardCon. I can't wait to come to Central New York Con. I'm going to go there. I'm going to show up there. Roger, do you want me to bring my Eye of the Beholder costume? And I will volunteer to be the Eye of the Beholder, the pink Eye of the Beholder, to walk around your con if you want me to. Let me know, my friends.
Is that a full body suit?
It's a full, well, it's kind of like, it's a full body suit, but you have like the upper top from waist up is a big Eye of the Beholder.
Okay.
With tentacles and everything.
I thought it was full body. I didn't want to know where what.
I was about to say,
went.
I'm not trying to like brag or nothing, but if you guys are looking for a big central eye, you guys are screwed over, buddy, because, sorry.
Oh, there's jokes there.
I tried.
Oh, Toliba.
Fine, be that way. Eric's just sitting there quiet, going, "What did I do tonight?" You know,
That's okay. Listen,
fell off.
I'm almost at my 2-week mark for this flu.
What the hell is
Oh.
going on with you in this, man? You have been like, you can't kick this. How's
I
Rich
can't.
doing?
I've kicked most of it, but I still got some in the chest, and I've got this headache, which is just
That's right.
brilliant. It makes me feel so happy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I kind of got the same thing for a while too. So I totally get it.
I didn't have it like last week. I sounded like shit, but I didn't have a headache. This week I sound a lot better, but I got the headache.
And last week on Eric's Live with
On Sunday, yes.
Joe the lawyer and everything, I was put on a new medication on Friday. I had an allergic reaction live on fucking camera, and it literally looked like I was in a coma.
Yep. It's
Wow.
no joke.
My wife got so alarmed, she even came up here and got me from her sewing room.
Good,
So
I'm glad.
go back to that Sunday. It's a hoot. You'll love it. I look like Donald Sutherland from what is Invasion of the Body Snatchers. At least I can laugh about it. I can make fun of myself. And I'm not like going, Eric, can you take the video down because it's not the best side of me? No, go ahead. Go on there. Laugh at me.
Well, you're gonna have to get it taken down from me by Joe and
Yeah.
Joe and
Leave it up, man. I mean, it was actually kind of freaking hilarious. The wife, the kid, and the dog. Or how old's your kid, Roger? We'll try to set something up for gaming for his age group and everything. We'll have a lot of fun.
his daughter is really cool. So
Oh,
at Central New York Con, I think she'll be doing double doggy duty because
nice.
Oh, that doesn't sound right.
Well, the thing is, keep in mind one thing. At WizardCon, I talked to the guy who runs that convention, and he says you guys can bring your dog if you want. It's okay.
awesome.
And by the way, Ruben Barsha, thank you very much for dedicating your last session to Tim.
Yeah.
Tim was a hell of a guy.
He was.
Yeah.
Hi, Dave. From over on the other side of the pond.
We got a fuse blower, the Watsy Beholder. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have fun. If you guys, like I said, Roger, if you want me to show up at your convention and dress up as the Beholder, I'll be happy to do it. Just to go ahead and take one hit for the team. But he just has no idea what I'm going to expect of him when he comes to my con.
Yeah, I know.
Well, speaking of games, and I mentioned this to Don earlier, just to make all of you guys feel really old, 3 of my favorite games from back in the old days came out in 93, 95, and 97. That was Myst, Command & Conquer, and Subspace.
I like Myst.
Myst was great. I loved it. I played every single one of the games.
Yeah, Myst was a really... Did you cheat? Did you actually get through the entire puzzles? And
I
all
had
that?
to use the walkthroughs on a couple
Oh,
of
you
things.
cheated, in other words.
No, I just got stuck, and I was like, okay, go look. Oh, so, you look at what they did to actually get there. You're just like, I feel stupid now.
You look at the cheat book, you cheated.
Well, some of those I was, I guess, overthinking them because once I looked at what the actual answer was, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
come on. It wasn't that simple.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy, though? It's like sometimes you look at these puzzles, you're like, that was so simple, that's why I didn't get it.
Right.
Exactly. You're overthinking it.
It's only simple because you could see it with hindsight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but in the moment, you're like, I can't figure out why this isn't working. And then you look at the cheat book and you're, oh, God, I feel dumb. But yeah, even with having to use that to get through a couple of the problems, I absolutely adored that game.
Oh, your daughter's going to be 13. Hey, I have 4 daughters under my belt. God help you. She's 13 now.
Yeah, but if she games, it's okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll get her going on some please tell me she games, because we got board games going. We got all kinds of stuff going on. The gaming schedule will be up tomorrow. I just finished that today. So I got to upload to server, Steve. So I got to upload the gaming schedule to server, and then the gaming schedule. We got a lot of people signing up for a lot of cool games going up. We've got a ton of board games. We got very little Magic and Lorcana, thank God. We got a lot of OSR stuff. We got some Shadow Dark that's pulling.
Nice.
We got just all kinds of stuff. That's right. You know the pink eye of the beholder. I try to show my wife the eye of the beholder all the time.
You got pink eye. That's not good.
You didn't get the joke. Nobody got the joke.
I'm sorry, man.
Yes, Steve. What was that costume we did the first year at Two Moon when we had the old place? It was like a red and black cape.
Yeah, that was supposed to be Itachi from Naruto.
Yeah, dress up like that, Steve.
I don't have the costume anymore.
I dressed up like Mr. I think it was the Mr. Krabs costume.
Well, come on, please, buddy, do that at WizardCon.
I don't have it. Listen, so it was originally worn by Zach Laser of Frog Eye Games at Gamehole. Then it was going to be auctioned off at the midnight auction at North Texas. I had to, in North Texas heat, wear this shit.
Oh man!
And model it.
And it's got this little fan, doesn't it? It's about that big too.
There's no fan. No, it's not an inflatable costume.
No,
this is fabric.
This one had one that you keep the Eye of the Beholder has this little fan about this big that's designed to keep you cool.
No fan. So
yeah, I'd try wearing that Itachi costume in summer when the cloak on that thing is 3 layers deep. Yeah, oh my goodness, I peel that off and about wring it out every time.
This is why I don't cosplay, folks.
So Kurt Gould, formerly of WotC, was the winner, and he's worn it now at North Texas a couple of times.
And speaking of cosplay, this year we actually have several people that have emailed us going, "Can we cosplay?"
Absolutely.
So we'll probably have some cosplay. I don't know where he's at, but usually he's in our chat. The guy who dressed up, I think you saw him too, Eric, last year, and maybe Steve. Did the guys who dressed up as wizards?
Oh yeah, they did a great job with that.
They're from Michigan, and they indicated their costumes for this year are going to be even better.
Oh, really?
They were movie quality. They were really, really good stuff.
I don't see a lot of cosplay lately anymore, but yeah, I never did it. I mean,
I'll cosplay a DM. All right.
Okay.
Look, I've been acting since high school. I don't need to cosplay. I can get in a costume and a show anytime I want.
True. Mr. Gunn, I'm glad you got the joke. Yes, it was probably visually troubling.
It was a dad joke.
Hey, John Monk, how you doing, my friend? Exactly. Do you know what this girl, think about this. Roger's daughter at 13 is the prime time for introducing her to this stuff. She's going to probably get into gaming heavily. She's meeting a variety of interesting people. She's going to learn how it is about running a con with her dad. That girl's going to grow up and have some happy memories with you, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Involve her. She's 13. Slave labor. They can't use them. I did my daughters for all kinds of stuff.
Gage is 22, and he already has some great memories from growing up with gaming.
The fan's designed to inflate the costume. Is it? This little freaking fan's only like that damn big. It's bigger than smaller than my PC fan.
Oh,
and Foogly cosplays himself. Yes, he does.
Oh, here's an update for you, Don. Remember you told me you wanted me to ask my 2 little grandsons about gaming?
Yes.
Well, one's 10, one's 6. I went to them and they were watching TV. I turned to the 10-year-old and I said, "Hey, I played, I told him, do you ever want to try and play that?" And he just looked at me and said, "No." But the other one jumped up and said, "I'll do it." But he's 6, so we'll see if it sticks.
Well, speaking of the 6-year-old, when you come to WizardCon, me and my wife, I want to give you our new game we're going to be coming out with. You're actually going to get it a couple months early. We're releasing it in June formally, but we're going to premiere it at WizardCon. We're going to give you Winnie the Pooh. It's called Pooh.
Yeah,
it's the Winnie the Pooh board game. It's my wife did the core design on it. It's designed right for that age range.
This should be interesting.
Yes. D&D Dad and Son side dress as a wizard wants to DM a one-shot for kids from church who mostly never played. Yeah, they have a ball, man, with it. Noodle a Cat. More people. Does anyone? I don't even recognize these names. Thanks for tuning into our channel, guys.
That's Roger's daughter.
Is it?
Thanks, guys. Roger's daughter.
Oh, sorry about that. Noodle a Cat. I look forward to meeting you at WizardCon. If your dad brings you, have your dad bring you, and I have a wife that'll spoil you. Trust me. Cats, dogs, we'll have everything there for you, girl.
Yeah.
problem. Agile Monk says, with all the stuff you're seeing in the news, my RL job is me going all day and all the time, and I don't need the status stress, but it comes with the mission. You know what? Go start a convention. You want stress? Start a convention. That's right. The dog sitter's in the house.
Yay. So what about this gaming thing?
What gaming thing?
Any gaming thing.
Eric, any news in the gaming sphere?
All right, Eric.
News in the gaming sphere?
Yeah, what do we got?
Jeez.
You still hammering on BX on your
I'm still hammering out BX stuff. It's been a lot of fun. But it isn't news. I mean,
and by the way, I got a little bit of approval today from my licensor. I will be able to say this at least. Our license is involving a BX-based product.
Really?
Okay.
Eric, why have you been talking about BX all this time?
I like BX.
I know you do.
And listen, I keep it at my desk for reference.
You're gonna make
originals.
Me encyclopedia, aren't you?
Well, no. I like BX because it doesn't go beyond playable levels.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
But and listen, I started out on 1E. I thought this was like baby shit. You know, I was like, I don't play that. It's basic. I play advanced. But as an adult, I went back and you look at it and you go, holy crap, this is all I needed to run years of gaming.
Yeah.
And everything that you need is there without the bloat. And if anybody who knows me, I did Swords of Witchery Light, right? 4 pages, because I don't like the bloat. As an adulting person, I like the rules that are, I don't want to say simple, but not bloated, not overly complex. I don't need a rule that handles everything.
I think simple is a good description. Yeah. Keep it simple. Like my dad used to say, son, he'd always look at us and go, remember, kiss.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah. Real quick, Foogly says, Winnie the Pooh board game. I remember playing that when I was about 6, had to pull color chips out. This is totally different, Foogly. My wife actually designed this. This is involving cards for kids, and it's actually designed to teach kids their primary core things they need to learn in kindergarten and pre-kindergarten. Their numbers up to a certain point, letters and symbols and such.
You know what?
So it's a teacher thing, I guess.
You know what? You talk about bloat.
Yes.
I asked if Eric was going to do this. He said no, but I feel like when I'm up at WizardCon, I'm going to pull Mark aside and challenge him to come up with a light Gangbusters BX 4-page rule set like Eric did.
Oh, question for you guys. Idea. Glenn just threw it in my head. Oh. Wouldn't it be a cool contest to have at WizardCon where people have 1 hour and one piece of paper, 1 page, and to put together their own unique RPG on 1 page in 1 hour?
1 hour challenge.
Yeah.
I would rather do a 1 hour adventure challenge, but yeah, okay.
It's something creative, something fun, and all that.
I mean, I can come up with an adventure off the top of my head, but yeah, coming up with a role-playing game.
And real quick, Agile Monk. Agile Monk says, while I'm pleased to announce I got all my donations support for Pastry WizardCon, you were actually on my list of things to talk about. I want to thank Agile Monk, this man. You were going to be thanked later on, but this man right here, in his support of veterans, went ahead and bought, he bought the high-end VIP tickets, a couple of them, and a couple specialty game tickets for us to give to local veterans in need. We've already reached out to the local VA, and we're going to be announcing the names of the guys this coming end of the month. A couple of vets are going to be coming to WizardCon, and we're actually donating a whole bunch of tickets to the VA vets. So on us, and also courtesy of Agile Monk, who started all of this, we're helping out local disabled vets to come and do some gaming and enjoy their life for a day. Or for 2 days, actually.
By the way,
Agile Monk, thank you.
You talk about the 1-page rule RPG. I just happened to pull out my kind of portable DM set.
Okay.
I did this. It's Glenn's D&D, Down and Dirty.
Take a picture of that for me and send it to me, okay?
I think I still got the PDF.
I'd love to see it because I'm always looking for stuff I can steal from people and use
right
on
on
my
top, I say, number one,
Joking.
number one rule, if all else fails, make a ruling guess, make it up, and write it down.
Well,
that's the main rule right there.
Tomorrow on Eric's channel, 10 Cars Tavern, and Joe the Lawyer and Joe Block the Grognard, and on my channel, we are going to all be doing a video topic is about Gary Gygax. And Eric, specifically?
Well, because Gary Gygax is kind of there's a conflict, right?
Yes, sir.
Because he says the rules don't matter, but then he designed AD&D where the rules are meant to be run as written for tournament play. So
No such thing.
we're kind of straddling the line, or at least trying to put our own spin on it. I finally got my script done earlier tonight, so I'll be recording it before I go to sleep. Because
I've got 3 pages of my ideas and notes regarding that topic because that topic fascinates the hell out of me.
Really.
well, I did a little, Gary did say that AD&D was meant to be a set of rules that was standardized for tournament play. But you got to remember that D&D and I'll pull it out again. BX had a lot of holes in it because gaming design was evolving at the time. So if you didn't have a rule to cover it, you made it up. But the thing is, even with AD&D, if you read, listen, the Dungeon Master's Guide, and I didn't cover this in my video. Maybe I'll revise it before I do it. But the Dungeon Master's Guide is a guide. You notice that it's not a handbook.
But also,
it's not a rule
Eric,
book.
you're right. But also keep in mind something that Gygax actually talked about multiple times is, and this is part of the point of my thing. And I don't mean to interrupt you, but I think it falls right in line with what you're getting ready to say is, I think at the core of it, what Gary mentioned when he's talking about how rules are meant to be, long as you're consistent.
Right.
He's talking more for the DM, whereas the player, he wants that player to follow the rules as written, I think.
Or follow the rules of the table.
Of the table, homebrew, yes.
Yeah.
Whereas with the DM, that was more of the DM's instructions that's what you're on page 417 that you're allowed to do is change as you need, but be consistent
Right.
in it. But that's what we're all 4 of us are talking about it tomorrow. And by the way, I want to publicly say thank you very much, Eric, to you, and also to Joe and Joe the Lawyer,
For what?
and you guys letting me come on for this first month. Thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated.
Oh.
Eric, explain how this goes because I'm still
All right. So every Friday, Joe and I, and now for this year, we're gonna do a monthly guest collaborator. We use the collab feature on YouTube, so when we all do videos on the same topic, beneath the video, instead of just saying like 10 Cars Tavern, it'll link to 10 Cars Tavern, Joe the Lawyer, Greyhawk Grognard, Vlogging Many Things,
and if you sub to one of them,
you can sub to them.
Everybody gets the sub.
So that's the whole point is to basically cross-pollinate. Okay, because
that's actually a really unique way of putting it.
Yeah, well, it is. Right?
I cross-pollinated with.
I cross-pollinated with.
I'm gonna have a shirt made for that.
Well, that's the whole thing, right? Like, listen, we're all in the OSR. We all talk old school gaming, but we all have our own communities. And although there's a lot of overlap, some of the overlap doesn't happen unless you introduce people to it.
Yeah.
So, and then every other Sunday, or first and third Sunday, we do a Sunday night special.
Yeah.
9 p.m. on Sundays. So Don had his medical reaction to his medication live.
Listen, at least I did it right. If you're going to do it live and in public.
But so and then next month we'll wrangle another YouTuber into this. It won't be Ginny D. Okay, I'm just gonna
Oh, come on!
Oh, you're
I
so
know
good.
that was your
I know
number one
there's some
goal.
bad Mike.
How about
Wait a minute! I heard Ken Whitman's coming back.
Yeah, well, yeah, but see, like he'd have his AI avatar trying to participate, and that won't work.
And he announced his, get this, Kickstarter for it.
Yeah, Agile Monk. Listen, if you ever decide to dig deep down a little rabbit hole, I used to have a Saturday night blog, Saturday Night Special, night spelled KNIGHT. Saturday Night Special at blogspot.com. It's still up. I haven't put up any posts in years, but you will see some of my stories from my early policing career up there. Just throwing it out there. Gonerman would be not a bad choice, yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
We interviewed him
Mr.
about
Basic
many
Fancy.
things. We gave him his chance.
That's right.
And he
Ken,
fucked that up.
Ken, you know, he has an AI that instead of making you work 10 times as fast, you'll be 5 times as fast, but potentially screw up less.
You know what this guy does? It's almost like what this guy is I mean, he's like a vampire, hangs outside the blood bank, or he runs around underneath all the people hoping to get a drop of blood when the IV gets pulled out. You know what I mean?
Under
I
people.
know.
Ugh.
Hey, we interviewed that guy, and that guy thought he was going to smooth right in and just make everybody love him, and boy, Eric was having none of that shit.
I
It was
offered to
hilarious.
I offered to not even be part of it. Remember?
Yes, you did, but you know what? I'm not chasing you away for that fucker. You're family in this show. He can go. You know, he doesn't like it or whatnot. No, you're part of this, man. You know, we don't.
Why
we don't
not?
you ain't turning on you. You barking up the wrong. Someone expects me to turn on Eric. You got to bark up the wrong tree, guys.
Well, he really wanted me to accept his apology.
Gobble gobble, one of us, one of us.
So other than that, news-wise, so we have coming up. We have 10 Cars Tavern Saturday Night Special. Ah, there it is. Eric just posted a link to it.
Yep.
Thyatis, how you doing? Thyatis, real quick, I want to go ahead and offer you. Would you be willing to come on this show and talk about AI? But the reason I want you on here is because I want somebody who's knowledgeable, who can talk with absolute certainty when it comes to certain things. I'd love to have you on the show and talk about AI and talk about the truth on how is the training data gathered, what's the differences in different AI systems and that type of thing. So it's up to you if you'd like to come, but I'm giving you a public invite if you'd like. Love to have it.
That'd be fun.
Yes. And by the way, Thyatis went ahead and did a really nice series of articles for RP Gamer Magazine, just to let people know. RP Gamer Magazine, that's coming out the end of this month. So that's good stuff. And Tim Kask's last interview is going to be in it. We didn't think it was going to be Tim's last interview, but Tim's last interview is in it. We've got all kinds of stuff. Thyatis did an article in there. We've got Steve did an article. We've got DM Bloodworth has done one. The Gygaxes, Heidi and Eric Gygax Garland, donated an adventure into it. I'm trying to think who else. We just got all kind. It's full. Tons of people have graciously given articles and such.
Even this guy over here wrote something for it. This guy Eric.
Well,
I
I
said
haven't
Eric.
admit it, but yes.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep. So let's see here. It won't be boring, trust me. I'm sure that people get in there and go, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about." Peter Williams, representative for Ginny D and her agent. Her agent. God help me if I ever get that fucking big. I gotta have a fucking agent.
Well, I wouldn't mind one if they can get me work. But that's an actor speaking, so
That's the actor speaking. That's right. What is they're actually called Wiley Knights? That's actually a pretty good name. Really.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Something Chthonic Music 188. Thanks for tuning in. Tenkar says, Warriors of the Wasteland and Fort Apache. That's what your
Warriors of the Wasteland was what the 4-2 called themselves because it was a burned out precinct for the most part. It was
that part of instant renewal of the 70s?
Charlotte was within the 4-2. So it was private homes that were rebuilt on Wasteland. But our parking lots for the precinct were rubble of buildings that were plowed out, and we just parked our cars there. And then Fort Apache.
Fort Apache.
The third when they dug up the.
Mark Hyde, where can we get it? Mark, RP Gamer magazine will be available at WizardTower.com on the store. It'll also be available in Barnes & Noble. It'll be available in Amazon. It'll be available in Walmart, Books A Million, and the ebook version will be available in all those formats, but also Apple Books and such will be available. There too.
I'm hoping getting it in Books A Million that will push them to put my book in their store too.
Your stuff is penny. I warned you. Books A Million takes literally like 2 to 3 months for them to accept a book. They've got literally tens of thousands of books submitted to them a month. It takes a long time. Just like I warned you, what I tell you about Barnes & Noble, it's going to take about a week or two, 10 days.
They did it. But for Fugli's sake, I hope they do the Kindle version soon.
Are you talking about for your book?
Yeah.
If Fugly wants it, Fugly, I'll go ahead and I got your email. I'll email you a copy of it just directly. Just go.
The magazine would be nice too.
Well, the magazine is going to be for sale. It's going to be available in PDF and print. And if you go ahead, if you do the subscription print where you get all 5 issues of it for the year, you'll get free PDFs along with the print version.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's good deal.
I've been asked this several times real quick. The print version of the magazine is going to be $24.99, but you're getting a free PDF with it. And if you subscribe, it's going to be $18.99 per issue if you subscribe all year.
$24.99 for a magazine?
You're damn right. Wake up and spell the 90s there, guy.
Yeah.
It's a 70-page magazine.
Okay. You're talking
smaller
about
creator.
Okay.
Yep.
It's color.
It's full color. Like the Mistara one, which is
this is going to be actually real magazine paper. It's not perfect bound. It's proper saddle stitch, which is staple bound for those people.
I can never get used to like magazines like this unless I have a subscription.
Yeah.
Because to me, magazines need to be subscribed, not And
keep in mind one thing: we're a smaller place. Plus, really, if you think about it, for 70 some odd pages of magazine along with the PDF, and I wasn't going to say this publicly until people got it and were surprised, but I'll tell people right now, there are at least 4 people in the magazine publishers that are giving away links to free content within it. So if you get the magazine, you'll get the QR codes where you can download PDFs of free content.
Very nice.
So it's got some bonus stuff in it. Plus, we're small. Support us, okay?
Okay. Well, you're doing a good thing then.
We're trying to do a good thing.
I got a kind of a funny one for you. In a historical sense, going back to the ebooks, is I remember when I first started getting into ebooks and publishing them online and stuff like that, it was not uncommon to go to some of these ebook stores and they would have 10, 15 different formats you could download it in. Like, you had the normals like EPUB and Mobi and PDF and stuff like that. But then they had like Palm Reader, they had text files, because they had all these different standards and different ways that you read your ebooks. And now it's down to 3 basic formats. They give it to you either an EPUB, Mobi, which is what Amazon uses, they just rebrand it, and PDF. So,
Steve, are you moving?
Yeah, I'm moving. Why?
Your screen's. Oh, there you go.
What Amazon they renamed what?
Mobi they renamed it to like AZM or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's basically it's the Mobi format, but then they add a bunch of DRM to it.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Kindle. I said, they renamed Kindle? They wouldn't do that.
No, the format that they use is like AZM or something like that, and it's basically Moby that's been given a bunch of DRM that only runs on Amazon products.
Right.
And so you can't go to somebody else and take your stuff with it. They want to lock you in.
Locks you in, yeah.
Yeah.
So Eric, what kind of go around the screen? Let's stop at top. Steve, anything happening in your sphere of the world? Anything interesting? Anything you're getting ready to publish another book?
Yeah, I got to make one more pass through my current one, which is The Man Who Reached for God. That one's almost done. I got, like I say, one more pass, possibly two on that one. And then I'm going to be diving into my Vessels of Power series.
Now, you're going to be we're re-releasing for you Earthfleet, correct?
Yeah, all of that's moving over to you eventually.
Yeah. Earthfleet, good sci-fi series, by the way. And I'm not just plugging it because of Steve. That's actually really good work from Steve.
Yeah, I'll be bringing over to you because everything's coming off of Draft to Digital at some point.
Yeah.
But everything coming over will be the Earthfleet series, Land of the Lions,
yep.
The Off-World Chronicles, as well as the Epilogue trilogy,
yep.
and my entire Christian Pocket Guides series.
And Glenn, what about you? You've got we know that you've got
writing.
Writing.
I'm glad I talked to you yesterday. I texted you yesterday because it's like I had to, what I was writing. I kept saying I gotta condense this. And I look and go, let it go, keep going. This is what drafts are for.
Oh yeah, like with Land of the Lions, the first book in their Lion of the Wind. When I got done with the initial, and that's not like initial rough draft, but it was once I got done to where I was happy with the story.
Right.
The dumb thing was like 150,000 words, and I looked at us. Nah, that's too big, and I had to trim it down. It was still something like 110,000 words.
I was frustrated because I had like 2.5 pages to get them into the proper plot. And then I look back at the first book and I'm going, I got the reader in at like 2/3 down from the first page. Why couldn't I do that again?
I don't know. I mean,
that's the bad part about writing, at least for me, is you take forever to get it done. You go through it. It's done. You get it in print. You look at it and go, holy shit, I missed this. I could have done that. It's like, So besides your books, Glenn, anything gaming front wise? You're coming to WizardCon. You're going to North Texas. There's another con you're going to.
Yeah, Texoma Con in Denison.
Okay.
They have invited me out there, me and my grandson.
Cool.
Nice.
He asked me to run 3 games, and I said yes. And I will be taking books there and signing them there too.
Nice.
Everywhere I get, you cannot meet me without me handing you a book.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And as soon as I get them anyway.
Yep.
Yep. What was that one con that you went to recently, Don? That they made you like a special guest or something?
No, that's what I'm going to. Is Total Con.
Total Con. Okay, that's what it was.
I got Total Con in February. I have. I'm going to be a merchant, slaving away at the table at Central New York Con. Thank you, Eric and Roger, combo team there. And then I'm also going to be a special guest at EdCon. In Wisconsin. So.
Oh, by the way, Texoma Con I'm going to, I believe this is their first one, so we're going to kick it off.
Yay.
You know what? I love good news. New cons are good news. Eric?
Yes.
And I know there's stuff on your plate.
Yeah, there's always stuff on my plate.
Always.
So OSR Christmas, because I have not been 100% functional, has been on hold because I got to sort things and like match people up and all that stuff, and my mind has not been there. But I think as of right now we're somewhere around like 9,050 some odd subscribers. So I want to
nice.
Everybody who's subscribed to the channel, we've been picking up minions. So I mean, it means a lot when somebody decides to, basically put their money where their mouth is and say, "Hey, you're doing a good job," and supporting. So I even though I feel like crap and listen, before I got sick, I was banging out my videos on the weekend and having the week free. I'm doing my videos the night before because I can't do multiple in a day because I'll lose my voice. So,
Happens.
but no, I'm very happy that Don's got a BX project coming up because that's been my focus. Because I do think for the OSR, it's a very good baseline for the OSR. It's something that whether you're playing Swords of Wizardry or Osric or OSB, BX kind of fits that middle ground, and everybody has a touchstone, and that seems to be the touchstone. So that's why I've been using that as the base to a lot of my videos, and I got a lot of positive feedback on the covering the cleric last week. So I think
Nice.
Good.
I think I'll cover magic users because, man, BX magic users low level, they don't get any love because they probably don't deserve it. But I'll see if they can if I can get anybody to really.
And BX elves, they kick ass.
Yeah, no. But,
Well, I had a little bit of discussion online with a guy about YouTube and what's the key to get subs. And I said something, he disagreed with it, but I'll let Eric and company be the tiebreaker on this because
Okay.
Eric, I think you know a little bit about this.
okay.
My comment was this: is that the key to getting subscribers, besides of course, you have to be personable, you have to have something that people like to watch, but the real big key is you have to put content out. Like you have to be consistent in your content. And I noticed something about you. When I notice at least, and you pay far bigger attention to this, but I noticed with you when you started really picking up more subs is when you began grabbing those short little mini snippet videos.
Shorts.
Yeah, there's a combination to the two. So, folks, I do shorts. I use ClipGoat. Joe Block introduced me to it, and it basically uses AI to find the best parts of your video and pulls out some really good pieces, better pieces than Restream did for me. That's my opinion.
Does it work better than Restream?
For the AI for pulling out the best pieces, in my opinion, yes. But I don't. I can see how many subscribers I'm getting from the shorts, and I'm not complaining. But the shorts are getting more eyes on the channel in general, and I think there's a synergy with that.
Yeah.
And I also think, at least in my case, I'm not saying I got a pretty face, but people appreciate the fact that I'm doing these videos. You get my face, you get me talking. I'm authentic. What you see on these channels, on these live streams, it's what you're going to see at a convention.
Trust me, I know Eric really well. Same
Yeah.
guy all the way around.
All the time.
He
Hey, Harold,
doesn't put the special makeup on. He doesn't do his hair special.
Oh, certainly don't do his hair special. I mean,
That's right. Samey.
but you don't. If you're going to be successful, talk about something. Do videos about something that you actually are passionate about and enjoy.
Yeah.
Because people can tell when you are faking it.
Yep.
Okay? If you don't have an interest in it, if you're just doing it because I want to get all my subscribers and make all that YouTube money, you know what? You ain't going to make either.
Yeah.
So,
Eric,
Yeah.
At WizardCon, are
yes,
you going to be doing any of the live streams while you're there?
I'm quite likely going to do a live stream or two, but we shall see. Yes.
Okay,
I would love to have him do that.
well, I wanted to advertise it on my GoFundMe page. So.
I'll be honest with you. If in an ideal world for my convention, I would love to see like Eric do like live streams that just kind of like whether it's just sitting at a table and talking about the convention or interacting with people, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to do we're just going to walk up to vendors and say, hey, we're live right now. Tell us about your product. What do you sell? Those are some great dice towers you sell.
Yeah.
And happily, by the way, if you look at our vendor list, we have a wide variety different than last year. We got a wide variety of gaming related good stuff.
Good.
So,
Good.
Death Angels, I will address what you said. You can make money on YouTube. I will say this: I have 147 minions right now. Many of them gifted by Agile Monk, who's a great supporter of a lot of old school channels. But I would say that well over 100 of those are people that stepped up with their own wallet or pocketbook.
I have, yeah.
Yep, and said, "Hey, I'm going to support this channel," and that allows me to, pay for Restream,
Yep.
pays for the Adobe. I pay once a year to clean up the audio because, trust me, you know how shitty I sound tonight doing this live stream. My videos would sound just as worse, if not worse, if Adobe wasn't cleaning up my audio with this goddamn flu.
Real quick, what is Bartertown? Mr. Rourke says, who runs Bartertown?
No clue.
I don't know either.
You tell me.
Agile Monk says, Tenkar's Tavern. Well, you've been there and done that. Yeah, Eric's been there and done that.
You got it.
Yeah.
He has.
And Agile Monk is a huge supporter of the community, so greatly appreciated.
Yes.
But no, it's just. I think that 2026 is going to be a crazy year across the board. I mean, there's new conventions popping up left and right now. I noticed this year.
Mm-hmm. OSRCon, we talked about it yesterday in the live stream. They invited me to be a special guest, but I have a limited amount of places I can be at.
Is that in Mass? That's in Massachusetts, right?
That's in Massachusetts. It's in April. I've already got WizardCon, and if I go somewhere, I got to either leave the wife behind with the dog, or find accommodations for the dog, or and my cat has to be watched by my parents. I'm relying on others, so I need to work my schedule around such.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mr. Mellon, yeah, I think Tina Turner runs Bartertown. Yeah, Master Blaster runs Bartertown. You can tell we got a bunch of gamers, a bunch of smart Alex in the crowd. I love it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think it's just gonna be a really good year all the way around. Like I said, on the convention circuit, a lot of good new stuff. We've got yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, you had he's running the convention, but does he have his own game company too? Or is it just the convention?
I think it's just the convention, but he's very active in different conventions, so.
Gotcha. And Fugly has a great idea. Run a convention called Bacon. That's such a cool freaking one. Bacon.
By the way, my favorite jerky is bacon jerky. God, the company is a veteran-run company. Can't remember the name of it right now, but man, it's the best bacon jerky I have ever had.
I will bring you some of my homemade stuff.
They got bourbon bacon jerky. And maple bacon jerky.
I do like a maple bacon, and I also do a spicy sambal, which is a chili garlic bacon jerky. So,
Roger, this dog is going to be a convention goer this year. She's going to at least 2, WizardCon and Central New York Con. She's going to love it.
And Death Angel says, I'm working on my con. I was building my backing board for my Dinosaurs Dry Race year on calendar to mount to. Are you going to be running a convention, Death Angel Shadow? If you are, please let me know the info on it. I'll be glad to push it and support it. And if you're close to me, even go to it maybe, depending on the time of year. So I just love new conventions. I just think it's such a positive,
Oh, yeah.
But sadly, and I'm just going to call them out, my town has a couple of game stores, and they won't support conventions.
Really?
Nope, they don't want to go to them. And it's like the one guy told me, he literally told me, he goes, why should I come to your game convention? What does it do for me? I'm like, you're exposing yourself to more people, and you're supporting local gaming. I have
screw that.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Jeez. Spasmo.
Oh, real quick, advice here. Death Angel Shadow says, I have to map out all the cons. Don't worry about it. set a date and do it, because I tried that in the very beginning. I don't want to step on their toes or their toes or their toes. It's virtually freaking possible to pick a weekend and not step on someone's game con.
All right, but I will say this: I would say look for cons that try to avoid stepping on a con that's, I don't know, within 100 miles of you. The only reason why, because you're going to be having a trouble getting people to show up at your con, because you will be losing people to the senior con.
Yeah, you're the new guy.
So you do need to, but don't worry about conventions elsewhere.
That's right.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, because I ran into the same problem.
And don't do it during Super Bowl weekend.
Don't do it during Super Bowl weekend. Don't do it when Origins or Gen Con are going. Don't do it when, not the big, massive cons, because that's where a lot of people go to. But it's just like I had a convention out in Minnesota get mad at me because I did it there the same weekend. I'm like, you're 700 freaking miles away from me.
Yeah.
Like, what am I? I mean, I'm not parked across the street from you. And Mellon says we do have a Bay Con out here in California.
Yes, they do.
Okay, Cal Monk. Have a good night. Okay.
Hey, Eric.
Yes.
You're going to leave soon, aren't you?
Yes, I do.
Boy, he's just hell bent on telling you to get the hell out of here, isn't he?
Everybody knows my schedule better than me.
My last question is just to double check. There's no Triple D tomorrow.
We are the first and third, so no. Tomorrow will be the random party, but you're welcome to join in. I mean,
okay, this is second. Okay, looking at the calendar. Thank you for reminding me again. How I continue to be married 25 years later, I have no idea.
I don't know. You're not married to me. I know that. So,
D&D Dad and Son, go to CNYK Con.
Yes.
Roger is a great guy, runs a great con. I've never been to it, but from everything I've heard from everybody, I'm looking forward to it. And you get to meet people like Eric.
Yes, you do.
What more do you want? I mean, come on.
That's right.
And I'll be healthy. Okay, I won't germify you. Okay.
If he really likes you, he'll give you a copy of Swords and Wizardry Light.
That reminds me. I got to reach out to someone who has a stash of that because I'm running low.
Yeah.
I've got a few of them.
Yeah, don't worry about meeting Tenkar in person. He's a great guy. I walked up, met him, survived, came away alive. So you'll do good.
I didn't infect Steve. Come on. No, Mike is my once a week work spouse. Once a week work spouse. Work spouses are different than spouses.
And Mr. Spawn ain't around to kick him in the.
And then in the Canucks, there's pictures still on Facebook somewhere.
And this year at WizardCon, it'll be much better. The vendors are not off in a far away, distant corner. They're right outside the main game hall and inside the game hall. So really, you have to meld and mix.
I still have my hot sauce, so it's all good.
Yes.
All right, gents.
Good.
Eric, thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
See you, my man.
Yep, I'll see many of you tomorrow night.
All right.
See you tomorrow night.
See you.
RPG Mother's Day. Yeah, don't also advice. Don't do 4th of July weekend. Don't do Mother's Day. Don't do Labor Day, Father's Day. My suggestion also is avoid Gen Con, Origins, Gary Con.
Yeah.
What else, Glenn?
My favorite California con, which is DundraCon, they always run it on President's Weekend.
Really? But is that really a big holiday, though?
Not really.
No. If you don't, yeah.
So, is VengeRCon still going? The one for Vengeance Satanas? Is he still running his?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Don't know.
There are cons I don't want to compete against. North Texas CNY was kind. Well, the idea is this, Death Angel, and again, I really fretted over this myself. There's conventions that you don't want to step on or you don't want to try to compete, quote unquote, with, but keep in mind, smaller conventions like mine, people like Roger's coming and Eric's coming and certain other people, those are the outliers. Most people that go to small cons like ours, they're not going to go travel from far away.
Right.
normally. I mean, until we get bigger, we're not going to be in North Texas. I mean, people come to North Texas from all over the United States. So really, I think when you first start out is to do that. Also, look at the weather. Keep in mind that's another thing is where are you located at? And like with me, we had all kinds of places open in March, but the problem in Michigan in March is we have shitty weather, but in April it clears out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
some people said, "Are you ever going to go to GaryCon?" I said, "Lake Geneva in March." No.
And because they have problems all the time, But yeah, what do you guys think about EdCon? I have never been to EdCon. I'm actually this year is my first year going as a special guest, but I will say one thing about Heidi and Eric. From everything I've heard from other convention goers and other vendors who've been there and such, it's a really nicely well done convention. And if you look this year, they have a who's who of surviving OSR gaming celebrities are showing up there, and I'm going to be filling up my autograph book, my book big time with
nice.
that. But we're going to be at table 3. I believe it's 317 is our table number at EdCon 2. We're going to be vendors there too. So my wife will be there with me, and when I'm not getting into trouble, I'll be at the table with the wife. So
yeah, we're all trying to stay out of trouble.
Yes.
And game.
And game.
I have not. By the way, I have not submitted any games to any cons yet.
Well, tomorrow you really should get your games signed up.
I don't know if I will. Because like in North Texas, if I don't, I just walk up. Okay, give me a form, fill it out, post it.
Yeah, but people, I really like, because the nice thing about that is people know who you are, and people are going to want to game with you. I mean, they're going to want to game with you, like your special game.
Uh-huh.
I think we've only got like 3 slots left. I think half your slots are filled up already.
Well, that's the charity game, right?
Yeah, that's a charity game.
Well,
but still, people want Glenn Hallstrom. They want to game with you because you have a reputation.
I will be there, so there will be me GMing.
Yes.
So, but sometimes I don't know. I'm so with the writing and everything. I haven't really been able to pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Doesn't writing like just suck up all of your energy and time?
Yeah, when I do write, yeah, exactly. Trying to make it fit. We're trying to make it fit. Yeah.
Jeff, he's new here. Welcome to the Vlog of Many Things. Please hit that like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
And just anybody, if you are on the Vlog of Many Things, wherever you're at, please hit the like and subscribe. Help support our channels. We appreciate it.
You got it.
Steve, are you ever linking your YouTube to us?
You guys have linked it a few times.
No, you link it. You got to go up and you got to physically link your YouTube.
Right here on the right, it says add channels.
Oh, you mean that? Yeah, a lot of times I just forget to do that.
Yeah, I'll start reminding you. So that way maybe you can pick up some subs. Steve has a YouTube channel where he talks about writing. He talks about the perils of writing, tips. Plus, you do some reading of your books, don't you?
Yeah, I put up short stories and stuff. Yep. Matter of fact, this week it released on Wednesday. Is that one I sent you the script for that? It's Elemental Hegemony. That one's blast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to that one, you need to.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, like I said, just a lot of stuff happening in 2026. Glenn, are you awake, my friend? You look like you are deadbeat tired.
Oh, I am. I'm tired. I don't know about him, but
no. Look. There are resting bitch faces out there, but I have a resting poker face.
That's right. So,
which makes me a good poker player.
True. But I guess we could probably cut this down, ladies and gentlemen. We at one time we had 57 people on live with us. Thank you very much. We have right now 34 watching. We appreciate it a lot for the support. And again, I say this a lot on this channel, but I really mean it, and that is, without you subscribers, without you people who are in comments and chatting and talking with us, you're the ones who keep the show going. If you look at what we talk about, 95% of what we talk about comes from the chat. So We appreciate it. And Glenn, by the way, thank you for coming on. You have been an addition to our channel, which is a huge thing. Steve, your dedication here. And yes, I am all for Roger, your live stream this Tuesday. And Roger, we got to have you on again. We got to have you on here talking shop. So
You're still in for my live stream. Was that Tuesday night?
Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday. Roger, if you want to put the details in chat, we'll go ahead and let everybody know real quick before we go offline. But we're getting ready to sign off. But everybody, again, thank you very much for tuning in tonight. Just a lot of stuff happening, and but good stuff. But yeah, Tuesday, Roger is on. I'm on Roger's show. We're going to be talking about all kinds of good stuff as always.
Still doing the daytime one?
Me and you are doing the daytime one. Yeah. Me and Glenn every Tuesday on the Vlog of Many Things. And Steve, you are welcome to hop in if you want. We're going to be doing a live stream at noon Eastern time. Or you want 1 o'clock Eastern time?
1 o'clock Eastern time, noon Central.
Yeah, 1 o'clock Eastern, noon Central. We're going to be doing a live where we're going to be talking about just good stuff.
You guys who can't be here at night or something can actually get something out of it.
Yep.
And Eric might be on there. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Hard telling who shows up. So if you want to come on, drop me a message.
Eric is invited to do it with us. So we'll see what happens.
But all right, guys. Well, again, thank you very much, everybody. And Game Master Rogers Neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day. And Glenn?
Yes?
You got the last say. What do you want?
Book.
By the Fat Orc Sings. Available on Amazon
and Barnes & Noble, and soon to be on Walmart.
Walmart.com and Books A Million.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So buy it all on Walmart so they put it in the store.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Walmart, you talk about sales-driven hoes. They only care about one thing and one thing only, and that is what can you give them?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they dictate to you what the discount is and what they want and do.
Right.
So,
but I think we're going to be in their wheelhouse.
You know what? Online is online. It's another sales channel.
Yep.
Yeah.
And everybody has their thing. I know people that despise Amazon. They refuse to go to Amazon. They love Barnes & Noble. I know people that love Amazon because they're Prime members and they get all their goodies and all that with it. So just depends where you go. So again,
Barnes & Noble because they have half price sales on my Blu-rays, and that's why.
So Steve, Glenn, thank you for coming on tonight, my friends.
Thank you, sir, for having us.
You are welcome. And everybody else, thank you for tuning in to the live chat. Again, we will see you next Thursday. Look for us also during the week. We're going to start cropping up. You never know. We're like a bad penny. So